Hey Rebels, sorry I cannot be with you again this month, but I hope you've all had a really good April. The sun is shining, especially here in London anyway. I don't know what it's like around the world, where you lovely people are based. But yeah, I hope you've had a good month. I hope you enjoyed this month's book. It has been a fascinating read, especially for me. I'm kind of in that industry, drink side obviously, but it's still a really interesting subject. And I suppose the biggest takeaway for me, I already knew this, but to actually read it in terms of the statistics and the numbers, I think was the importance of water in all of this. Pretty much every food product that we need or that we grow, we produce, requires huge amounts of water, and the importance of that is absolutely crucial. So this cocktail is actually called an ode to water, and for that reason I'm going to start with a non-alcoholic spirit. This is a completely non-alcoholic cocktail. You could replace this non-alcoholic with a gin or a vodka if you wanted to, but I'm going to make it completely non-alcoholic. This one's called New London Light. Now the reason I'm choosing this is because non-alcoholic spirits usually have a minuscule percentage at 0.3% alcohol in, which can be legally classed as non-alcoholic in the UK. But they are then extended with some purified distilled water. So this is a big celebration of water, heavily flavoured water obviously. 2 shots, so 2 parts, 50 millilitres, 2 ounces, or 6 tablespoons. There are all the different worldwide measures that you can use. The next one I'm going to use is a tea. So I've got a fennel and nettle tea here. Both of the ingredients in that tea, obviously you need a lot of water to grow, and then when you make tea you use water to brew it and to make your drink. So again, another little nod to water. I'm going to put the same again, 50 millilitres, 2 ounces, 6 tablespoons of that very strongly brewed tea. When you're making it, I put 1 tea bag and only about 100 mils, if not actually less, about 50 millilitres of water, so it's really strong. The next ingredient, almond. Now almonds use gallons and gallons to grow a single almond, so almonds, another food source, very big in like African regions and the Americas, that requires a lot of water. So I've got almond syrup here, or what's called orgeat in France. I'm going to use 10 millilitres, not a lot, just a little bit of sweetness. It's going to go in there with my fennel nettle tea and the non-alcoholic spirit. And then the last ingredient I'm going to use is apple cider vinegar. Apples, again, using quite a lot of water to grow. Just a tiny bit, again, less than 10 mils, 5 millilitres. Vinegar is incredibly strong. You only need a tiny amount of it. I'm now going to shake that. Just a really short shake because I don't want to over dilute this. It smells incredible, all that fennel coming through especially. And then I'm going to strain it into my glass. It's got a little bit of a crema to the top of it as well. That comes from the almond syrup. Produces a lovely texture to this cocktail. And then soda water. Now I'm just going to add a little top of this fizz to my cocktail. That looks lovely. And no garnish. I'm not going to waste anything by making this look pretty. It looks pretty enough as it is. Gorgeous glass, lovely ice, nice little fizz to the top of it. And this is it, guys. This is my ode to water. I hope you enjoy the meetup this month, and hopefully I'll see you at the end of May. Cheers, guys.